Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is orbits, so let's start with orbit. There's a B in the middle on the right? That's crazy. I'm not entirely sure what it would be, so let's guess this left where I get some more letters. Wow, that's a loud plane. I have my window open because it's getting pretty hot in my room these days. Jeez. Right overhead. I'm gonna try smile here. Oh, so it's a OBLE word, like noble. I think that's it. So noble, and then I'm wondering if it ends in ILL. Is there a good word for that? Like chill? Oh, child. A child noble. All right. Mostly greens today. Just this one yellow I, one yellow O. Okay, cool. Let's do Fibble. Each guess has a lie. So maybe this G is lying, should be green or yellow. We're not sure. I'm going to say we're an ER word. So like maybe an NER, like finer. First thing that came to mind. How about loner? All right, there's a lie between these two R's, which means these E's have to be telling the truth because they can't both be lying. We only have two lies total. One of them's these R's. That also means there is an N in the word, but one of these N's could still be lying technically. We just don't know which one. But if it's lying as the other yellow or green. So this would be lying as green, or this would be lying as yellow. LO. So are we something like NOR and we omit the. Oh no. Actually, I'm not sure. what are we doing here? If we did NOR, we'd have to have an L. That doesn't make sense. So, oh gosh, maybe there's no R. If there's no R, then that's the lie. That makes things pretty easy. We could say this N isn't lying. We could say the R is not lying. So then we just need to have the L or the O lying, which means omitting it probably. So I could do something as simple as NO, and that would be fine. I don't know if that's a good thing to be doing. Otherwise, I could do like ON and then like move this L. Or I could do L something NO, something like that, just to try to get more contradictions here. But I can't think of like what those words would be, so it's kind of tough. ONLY, only, onil, onil. If I could do AL, we could do zonal, but I can't. L something NO. I want to do limbo so badly, but it's not limbo. I could omit the O entirely, if that makes any sense. Like N something L. A null? No, there's no A. I can't think of anything to guess. Let's look at another option here. Let's look at the option that this R is lying, and then we have an R here. I'd have all the letters in that case because I'd have to bring in an A or a G. So we'd be like Alnor would be forced. So yeah, it's not that. I don't think we have this R. That's true, that's true, that's lying. These are all true. The N doesn't have to be the true one. We could move the N around, but then we'd have to use the OL somewhere else as well. Like LON or something. Cylon. Does it accept Cylon? No. Okay. Nylon, maybe? Okay, at least we got something locked in. Okay, one of either this N or this L is lying because they can't share that slot. So maybe this N was lying. We found where the L goes. Maybe the O is lying. Maybe we're LON and we just need something else. It's hard enough to find nylon. Otherwise we start with O or we don't have an O. Well, no, we have to have an O if the end's lying. I don't know. So there's another option, which is that the L was lying instead. The L could be lying both times, technically. And then that means we have two N. No, but then we can't have two N's if this L's lying. Okay, so that doesn't work. Yeah, there's something interesting with that, which is that if this L is lying, then there's not two N's, which means this N also has to be lying. And that would just make L still in the word, just not in the middle. So like L second, O, and then N. I mean, it feels like it should work, but I don't see a word. Like L-O-I-N, L-O-U-N, those both seem reasonable, but I don't actually see a word that would do that. How about flown? I can't do flown, can I? Actually, flown does work. Why does flown work? Yeah, we're moving the O. Yeah, of course it works. I wonder if we're blown instead. Not quite, still lying. Clown. There we go. That was tough. All right, how'd you do? Every time. Let's do Betweenle. Let's start with lucky. All right, we're very close to the end of the alphabet, 7.2%. So let's try valid. I don't... Okay. Valid and 2. That was random. Okay, so now I know valid is 7.2% from the end of the alphabet. Good to know. All right, will I remember that? Probably not, but that was fun. All right, how'd you do? Let's play orbits. So we start with any word we want, and then we need to create kind of a loop of word associations. So maybe Dr. King, like Dr. Martin Luther King. Yeah, and then King pin, and then pin up, not pin up. Pin drop then. Drop first, drop top. I don't know what drop would go with. Between up, family, first, and top. I don't think it's family. I don't think it's up. You don't drop things up. Drop top or... Okay, so let's think about how these associate then. Family first is a phrase. First up is a phrase. Up top is a phrase. So I think we'd want to do family first, first up, up top. And then what about doctor, though? Family doctor. So family should go here. This is where family goes. And then first family, maybe? Like the president is the first family. So we'd have first family, family doctor, first, up first. And so top up, so drop top. Top up first, first family, family doctor. Nice. One mistake, because I thought, what? I thought pin up was it, which was reasonable. All right. Well, how'd you do? Let's do word 500. I'm trying to think what to start with. Let's start with lucky. Let's get lucky with starting with lucky. Ooh, one yellow is not lucky. Well, I'm going to just assume there's no Y, because Y does not like to be anywhere but the end. It can be, but we're just going to assume it's not until proven otherwise. In fact, I kind of like this L of all of them. I'm going to put L second. So let's just get all new letters otherwise. Let's get some good ones. How about flare? 2 yellows. So if we're right about the L, maybe we're right about the E as well. we're gonna need some vowels. This is a little bit tougher. We could end in EL maybe. I'm gonna guess bezel, which is weird, but I mean B and Z are kind of uncommon. It can kind of help. All right, only one yellow in bezel, so I think we got the yellow E right, and I think we just don't have the L. So yellow E. None of these else are in the word. We could have a yellow L still, but let's say it's the E. That means we probably got the A to go with it. We need vowels. And then a C or a K, maybe a U, but let's see. So where would the E go, though? In the middle. E-A, K, like break, but we can't use the R. Actually, I don't know if I like that. What about cheat? One yellow. Okay, so it's not E and A. Let's say we got this E as the yellow still. I'm starting to doubt that, but let's just say we did that. So then there's no L. I'm going to stop assuming there's no Y, but I think it's probably true still. There's no A. So maybe we got this R then. That seems reasonable. And then a U, C, or K, or Y. So we wouldn't be ER. In fact, E would have to be first. So we'd be probably ER. But maybe not. I don't know. I mean, it could just be error. Let's give that a try. One yellow and error. All right, well, E can't be yellow in every single spot, right? So there's no E in the word. So at least we proved that. We tried it everywhere. So maybe one of these R, if one of these R's was yellow, then we'd have to start with R. But I mean, that seems like something that's possible to start with R. Maybe we got the R and the A right. Maybe this A is the right thing here. So no C. Bezel, well, we couldn't have gotten the L right, so maybe the B. This is starting to look bad. So then no L. I'm starting to think maybe the L was right the whole time. But with this B not at the start, that's kind of tough. And in fact, the R would have to be at the start. So we'd be like R, A, could it be rabbi? No, because rabbi doesn't use anything from lucky. We'd have to use a UK or Y. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. So we'll find something else. I guess that, so there's no E, right? I guess that means we might have the O. Just no R in the word. Maybe we have this L. So no B or Z. We have the L. No C, U, C, K, Y. We'd have the L here. Maybe we have the A as well. This seems a lot more reasonable, at least. The L is forced third or fourth. So like A, L, ooh, where's the O go? Maybe A-O, maybe O-A-L? No, the A can't be in the middle. A-L, something O? I mean, I think it's possible, but I don't know if I see a word. We could be O-L and then end in A. Polka? No, there's no K. Darn. Polka worked so well. It could be LLA. I'm not seeing a word. One yellow in most of my guesses, 2 yellows in this one. Like it's nuts. This seems like the most reasonable result to me, though. So maybe I'm just not thinking about the right word here. Could we start with O-A-L somehow? Or O-A and then an L here? Doesn't seem reasonable. Old something, no. A-L and then O at the end. I looked at this. How about A-L-L-O? It's tempting to guess something like cello and just see if I'm on the right track. I'd expect a green and a green or 2 greens. I expect 2 to be correct in cello. I don't think cello is the best guess, though, if I'm going to be doing a filler. I should confirm that UCKY is not in the word, probably. At least some of them. We know there's no E. We tried it in every slot. There should have been a green at this point if the E was in the word. So we don't have to check E. I could check truck. I'm assuming truck's going to be all red. Come on, truck. There, truck's all red. Okay, so unless there's the very rare case where Y is not at the end, we do have this L. So the L's yellow here, L's yellow here. None of these. We know there's no E. So we have an F or an A. If we have the F, we have to have an H. We definitely have an O. Okay. That helps reinforce that at least I was looking at the right thing. Now, A is the more reasonable thing, but is it possible to have the F, H, L, and O all yellow? Seems unreasonable to me. Like, how do we fit all that in? Like H, O, and an LF or something. Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't think it works. So I think we got the A. So we're back to this, and I just can't figure it out. Unfortunate. I could guess something like Jello, but I don't know how much that helps. I mean, it would tell me if O's at the end. Tell me if there's two L's. I'm down to 2 guesses left. Okay, so A and O do not go forth. That makes me think L there. Let's put both L's in. Just to visualize here. In this case, I mean, what if we were like OLA or something? Does that work? Or even AOL? Is that? How about A at the start and then OL here? That's something I didn't look at. Is like a gola a word, or a like a nola, a wola, a sola, a dola? Does any of that make sense? I'm gonna guess a gola. No, not a word. What would I put there? No, I don't see it. What about A? AOL? No, AOL's no good, right? OLA. I don't see how to do that. Viola. 4 yellows? You kidding? Okay, so that means... what does that mean? Probably this? What the heck? So L is forced in the middle. I'm going to leave this V and I open, because we don't know. Ellen's in the middle. A is near the start. Let's say it's not at the start exactly, though. So AL. O then is probably forced at the end. And then if we use an I or a V, salvo. Wow, salvo. Yes. Ooh, that was tough. Holy cow. I did one filler, but all it did was confirm what I was thinking, which was helpful, just so I wasn't going back and forth on different things. But yeah, salvo is a crazy word. I thought for sure it was going to be viola. I'm pretty sure viola was possible. Seems like it was. In fact, voila was also possible. So I was half expecting it to be like 3 greens and 2 yellows, and I'd have to swap it, but salvo came out of nowhere. All right, well, how'd you do? Let's do polygonal. It's a crazy one today. This letter repeats these 3 times. We have a 7-letter word, and otherwise that's it. No other repeats. So what does this? If I put ing in, does that help me at all? Like dadding, mamming, momming, mumming, tutting. Okay. Not ing. There's a T somewhere. Darn it. The T's not the repeat. What are we doing with this T? Like, is it an EST type situation? Like, popist. I think I'd want eist, though. I can't do that. What about, like, no, not A. Eti or oto, no. I don't like a vowel there. This got to be consonant. A here. I feel like I'm close, but like also not. Unfortunately, tutting didn't help as much as I hoped. Like popping would have been a good thing to guess. Poppist. The T is having to use the T is really difficult here. Poppist. I mean, it's not going to be the answer, but if it lets me, lock it in, it's worth it. I don't know. I don't know what this T is doing. I'm going to look at est again. Est. I'm just not seeing how this would work. None of the letters make any sense for est ending. What about like a TS ending, like ats or ets? Puppets. It's not going to be puppets. Why not? Because there's no U, but I'm going to guess it anyway. Got the T right, but nothing else. Oh, this T. I knew the U wouldn't be right. I thought that would help, though. This is a vowel, A or O. Or is it like RT, RTY or something? Ooh. Can we do something with that? I don't see how. There's not... Yeah, I want like ERTY or something, right? But even so, I can't think of a word. But I really don't think this is going to be it. I like the Y ending because I'm not sure what else goes after that T. So like A here, O here, or the other way around. Let's just fill that. Mammoty, Kakati, Rarity, Laulity, Fafity. Okay, let's look at OA. Dodity, okay. I'm thinking about a filler. Darn. It's unfortunate, but like, let's look at O here real quick, but there's no way, right? There's no way. All right. W, no way. R, rare. It's a rarity. I don't think R works. Y, no way. O, no way. A, no way. D, dadity, no. F, no. H, no way. J, no way. K, no way. L, lol or lol, lolity. No. Okay. Z, no. X, no. C, no. V, B. Mammoth. Wow. Okay. Didn't have to do a filler. Well, puppets was kind of a filler. It was a hexpert filler. Mammoth. Wow, that was tough. I don't know why I didn't think about TH. It seems like TH isn't that good of a word ender, to be honest. It was the only TH word here. Look at all of these. This is crazy. Yeah, this pattern is one of those weird ones where it's hard to like read a list of them. Nannies, popping, poppers. Okay, I mean, I was on the right track with a lot of these. LES and LED is interesting. I didn't think about that. Giggled and giggles and goggles. Those have been fun. All right, let's do the mini. What? I don't remember what I do for this. Lever. Let's do lever. There's a V of all things. It's certainly not. Wait. So I guess we start with a V. Because we don't end in V's. Vivid, but not. It feels like that should be an I. But how are we doing that? Like, is visage a word? Visage is a word, it's not spelled that way. Oh, I don't see it. I keep thinking like vapid. Well, I know the V's here, but could this be like an A then? Vat. Or an O. U seems unlikely. All right. I mean, I seems like the best, but I can't think of a word. Vigil. I'm gonna guess vigil anyway. Another hexpert filler. All right. It is VII. I didn't think of the word. What could it be? I don't even know what to put here. What am I missing? W no. T no. Vitin. Y no. U no. I O. Vipid. Viper. Vipid. P seems so good, but I don't see it. Visit. Oh my gosh, it's just visit. Okay. I don't know. I couldn't think of that. All right. Well, let's move on. Let's do Symble. I'll start with Blaze. Nothing from Blaze. We'll do Toxin. Ooh, XIN. So we probably don't end in XIN. So these are probably yellows. And yellows in Symble, the way they work is they're different than Wordle. These affect the slot. The slot is yellow, meaning a different letter that we guessed goes in that slot. So a T, O, I, or N goes in the middle. And similarly for these two, T, O, X, or N goes in the fourth, and T, O, X, I goes in the last. So what do we want to do there? I'm thinking about, what am I thinking? Like IoT or something, or O, N, T, or INT? See, something like stint doesn't work because otherwise this slot would have preferred to be yellow over the last one because of the T pointing at it. So it wouldn't be something like stint, but INT seems reasonable. So does ONT. We just need to come up with a different word. Print. Okay, so this blue flame has to be the green now. So we got the R right, and it's RONT, so something like front. Yes, all right, got it. Front and 4. All right. Let's do Fusele. We have to start with repeated letters, so let's start with start. Nothing from start. Now we're going to get nothing from this. Let's do melee today. Just try to find those E's. Nice, there's 2 E's and we found both of them. That was perfect. What are we going to guess here, though? We're not allowed to guess WIP, HK, or B in this twist. I want to do RGE, but there's no R. So what are we doing? Delve? Okay, now I now have to guess an F here and an R here. Yeah, but I could guess fever. I know there's no V, but I think it might be better since I don't think this is going to be the answer. I think it'd be better not to use those E's. In fact, I know it's not the answer because it doesn't end in R. So why would I guess fever? Let's do like, what else could I do? Let's get some letters here is the idea. We know there's no R. This twist is forcing us to use this F and R, in case that's not clear. I could guess finer, it gets the I and the N. Oh, hey, okay. So E-N and then E here. E-N-G-E maybe? What's left for that? Is there something else that could go here? G seems like the best possibility. Maybe C? Like hence? Oh. Okay, so this twist we're going to get a lie. And we know this letter's not near H. This was an alphabetical clue. So with E and C, we're correct. H says not near H. So we can't actually... Okay, what's left here? Pence, maybe. There it is. Okay. All right, well, those are the games for today. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.